Good afternoon, everyone. T-Speak at 222 XRP Future Millionaire at the Sidebound and XLM Future Digibyte OG. So I told you I'd update you. So what I did when XLM was at 0.531, not much profit, but I took the excess of, so I took 2,800 shares and I put it to the side when DGB was way up. Because as you guys know, I've had a 10,000 share position since about 6.4, but I sold it at 15 something originally. Then I wrote it after it went back down, but now it had got back down to exactly where I sold it for. So that $1,500 that I had sitting there that had built up from 600 that was in XLM, I took it back out to get my position back now that it went down enough. And now I'm back to my 10,000 shares of DGB. With that same 600 that built up to around 1,500. It just, I made a couple dollars on XLM during the time. But now I have, so to update you, I took those shares back out of XLM. So I have, and this is, I'm trying to acquire and build up. So you guys know where I need to go. So I have 10,000 shares now of DGB with that same $600 that I used when I was building it up. Took it back out of XLM. And then XLM, I've got 5,030 shares, and we'll build from there. My next goal is to go get the 1,000 or 2,000 XRP, but I'm not doing it yet. And the reason why is because I think it's going to go down. If DGB and XLM go down, whatever. I've been in DGB since 6.5 cents roughly, earlier than that. And I started buying XLM around 42 cents. So, it is what it is. So at the current moment, I got 5,000 XLM and 10,000 DGB. Try to get DGB as high as I can, and XLM, I'm going to keep going until it gets to $1. DGB, I'm going to keep going until it gets to, 25, 30 cents, and then I'll stop buying it. I'll buy it until I can 5X it to $1. So it gives me time to buy this. I can acquire a lot of Digibyte, a lot of XLM. I need to get, it all depends where XRP comes. If XRP comes down to like 80 cents, obviously I'm going to throw, 3,000 to 5,000 shares on it. But if it's up at this level and I've got to buy 1,000, 1,500 at first, same thing with Cardano, because I'm going to have to split it up between the both because, you guys know Africa is using ADA, so we got to be smart with this. But there are some really cheap ones right now. DGB is retraced 30-something%. It's right back, it's a little higher than where I bought it now because it was right around 15 cents. But I bought back into it at that price because I sold it at 15.2 originally after 6.2. So there, I couldn't get back in above that. But I had been in it several times making a little bit of profit, 10, 15% here and there. But with that flash drop, I knew DGB is more stable. But what I did by doing what I did, instead of just, keeping it and acquiring or just holding it through all that, is it wouldn't even have mattered because I'd have still been holding it. But the point is I wasn't holding it to sell and when I went to 18. Even though I called it on paper a few days ago. So, that's the disappointing thing. But, it's gotten me back the last few days into this acquiring mindset. And you guys see I'm trying really hard and getting where I want to get to really quickly so that I can keep building it, especially if we have a drop. So right now I have 5,000 XLM, 10,000 Digibyte. We're going to go from there. I'm going to try to get back several thousand XRP, but I'm going to wait and see where I can get good pricing. If I got to buy 1,000 at 166, I'll start there. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be satisfied unless I had 2,000 or more XRP. That was just my, that's just a goal I had. I made it real far above it when it was under $1. But now you got to be realistic. It gave me money to spread around, so now I do have 10,000 DGB still. I still am able to have 5,000 XLM, even after taking out all that money. I've still got $1,500, $1,600 to the side, up to $2,000 that I still have to the side from when I pulled out for XRP. So that's strictly XRP money. So, if XRP was down at fucking 75 cents, yeah, it makes a big difference. Because then I might throw another $1,000 on top of it. And buy 4,000 of them or 5,000 of them. But it's just not logical. Not with my finances at $1.56. And XRP is my baby, but I also know XML and DGB are in the exact same category, and they're a lot fucking cheaper. DGB, at the end of the day, it's at 15 cents. That could be one that's at $10 in a real quick short term, and from here, that's a lot of X. So, like, I'm telling you, you're going to hear a lot about DGB. You've already heard a lot about DGB. You're going to hear a lot about XLM. You're going to hear a lot about XRP. You're going to hear increasingly more about ADA. Doge, man. If we get a good price, I'll take a shot at Doge. You know, look at Ethereum. It jumped up to 29.27, broke another high. This is either an anomaly or, you know, we're getting ready for something here. We've been in this consolidation and we've been sideways for a little bit of time now. So now it's, you know, but I'm still holding hope for my cheaper XRP. You guys know I rode 7,000 XRP up from 43 cents up to $1. I ended up selling some when it came back down. I had to because of the situation. But, you know, I did very well on it. XRP's been very nice to me. And I never wanted to sell a single one of them, but situation happened and I had to do what I had to do because of finances, man. Shit happens. So, but I also know what I need to do. And at the end of the day, one day you're going to come back here and be like, holy fuck. He said he had how many Digibyte? He said he had how much XLM? He still has how many XRP? He has what in ADA? Because I'm not a schmuck. I know you can't have ICOs in your portfolio. Anything that had an initial coin offering is going to lead you to death. The SEC has already come out and said, hey, if they had an initial coin offering, they're done. So be aware. None of my stuff in my portfolio had an initial coin offering. That's why I promote XRP, XLM, DGB. And increasingly more ADA because of what's going on in Africa. Everybody knows about Cardano. It was just when you guys were telling me to promote it, it was too high. And I was promoting Digibyte in my own way because it was too low. Nobody even cared about Digibyte when I first started. Now you guys are paying attention to it. But when I first started talking about it at 6 cents to you guys, a lot of you guys were like, what the hell is DGB? That's a shit coin. It couldn't be farther from the truth. It is not. Out of XLM, XRP, and DGB right now, real world use, it's right up there with them. It's not the same ball game though. You guys need to look into DGB if you don't know what Digibyte is. You got a transaction system with XLM and XRP, but then you've got a whole infrastructure system with Digibyte. So I say at the end of the day, it's going to be hard to say which one of these three are actually more valuable. XRP, XLM, or DGB. I'm sure DGB isn't going to carry the same price tag as XRP and XLM, but in the grand scheme of things, DGB might X your portfolio just as much as the rest of these, and it's way cheaper from this point. But I'm just saying, all three of these, and Cardano included, these four, if you just keep stockpiling those four, no matter what price it is right now, in 10 years, 5 years, you're going to be fucking loaded. I'm not even... You're going to have so much fucking money, it's going to be crazy. If you stack XRP alone, you're going to be rich. XLM alone, you're going to be rich. DGB alone, you're going to be rich. ADA alone, you're going to be rich. So I'm saying you guys have no idea how lucky you are to know about it, especially XRP, XLM. And then the fact that I brought you DGB, that is on some serious underground shit right now, DGB. Nobody fucking talking about DGB when I was. You couldn't even find anybody on YouTube. And if you could, they were... like a robot talking, you know, and they actually had like artificial voices for DGB commentating. But some of these fucking things though, I'm telling you, I'm not letting it pass me by. So I'm gonna be telling you when to buy and sell, but at the same time, I'm acquiring. And at a certain point, I'll let my whole I'll tell you exactly what I end up with. But right now, I'm telling you, I have 10,000 DGB stacked up, and I have 5,000 XLM stacked up. Because I know, and if they go cheaper, I'm going to double down on both of these. If XLM is at 35 cents, I'm buying another 5,000. If DGB is under 10 cents, I'm buying another 10,000. So I'll just double my portfolio. But you got to start somewhere, and you've got to stack up somewhere, and I've been. And then I pulled out and reinserted where I thought was a good spot with some of these, where it was cheaper than when I pulled out. DGB was 0.3 of a cent cheaper from where I wrote it up from 6 cents. But I sold it, bought back like, after I sold XRP, I bought back like 28,000 DGB. Instead of 10,000, I wrote it up from 11, you guys seen 11.4 to 13.3. Then I sold it, and then I just waited. And it went up to 18 a couple days later, which is exactly why I should have never sold. But, you know, I'm like, hey, I got XRP funds in here. I can't afford to lose it. And that's the stupid part. I'm putting XRP money in there. So, you know, made a couple extra dollars, bought the same 10,000 shares back, had a little more profit. Dumped it into 5,000 XLM as well. You know, that's the other part of this now. My 10,000 DGB helped me finish off. And then my XRP money, you know, I've got roughly $1,500, $1,400 at the moment that I could just use, plus another $1,500 that I would throw in at the most. Because I want to have a $3,000 still on XRP at the end of the day. It just matters what it is. Just matters what the price is. It's that simple. But we're in the same fucking pattern. The only thing I would say is, for whatever reason, we got an Ethernet spike, or Ethereum, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So it's something you really have to consider. And also, you know, Bitcoin had a little bit of a boost, went up like $500 since earlier. But we're still in this consolidation zone. Aside from Ethereum, which is, you know, at an all-time high again. I told you, Ethereum is just, I would, if I had to invest between Bitcoin and Ethereum, all day I would be on Ethereum because it has utility. But it is running on its own right now. So guys, pay very close attention if you want to, you know, show some support and donate, because I don't have subscriptions active at the moment, because I'd like to keep it this way, donation-based. The link's in the description if you want to donate through XRP. A couple people have. It's also in the description. If you want to join the class, you guys know the way. Hit me up by email at strutrugali@gmail.com. Besides that, registration ends at 12:59 p.m. If you don't know my email, just hit me up in the comments and I'll send it to you directly. But there's only 15 spots left. I'm comfortable right now. We have a 35 person classroom size. So please, if you want to get in, let me know. And we'll end it with that. Until next time, guys, I'm T-Speaker222, XRP Future Millionaire with a side bet on XLM and an increasingly bigger position in DGB. And, you know the old saying, if you ain't with us, you're against us. And if you're against us, get the fuck out, because we don't got time for your bullshit. You know, we're running out of time here to acquire. So pay attention. Let's see what happens in this consolidation. And pay attention to my update later. Stay blessed, guys.